I look freaking emo. Okay. Hello guys, it's Modesty, and today y'all said y'all wanted a challenge. More challenges? You shall receive more challenges. Today I am inspired by Nikki Tutorial's video of her doing a full face of makeup only using makeup that starts with the first letter of her name. At first I was like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be so tricky, and then I actually gathered the stuff that started with the M and I was like, I literally have every single step, so thank you, Mom, for naming me Modesty. I do realize if, you know, I didn't hoard makeup, then I probably wouldn't have all this stuff and it would probably be a lot harder. And I don't think I could have done this makeup look before Christmas because I did get a lot of new makeup. So I just dug and I found every single step, I think, of my makeup routine that starts with the M with the help of Isabella. So without rambling on any longer, let's get on with the video. I think honestly when I was looking through stuff, the biggest thing that really helped me that I completely forgot about, because you know there's Milani, there's Maybelline, there's Morphe, there we go, like that's the basics, and of course there's MAC. The one thing that really saved me, that I was like, oh my gosh, I have all this stuff but I can't do this stuff without the basis of it, everything, was Milk makeup. I completely forgot I had this stuff. I actually just got like the new set. I got the MVP set, so I literally have just like a bunch of little things for Milk makeup that's gonna save me throughout this process. So when I say everything, I mean everything, down to the brushes. Everything that I'm using, down to the brushes, the sponges, everything starts with an M. I was planning out a different look, but I was like, nope, this one tiny little product that I need to stick on some glitter doesn't start with an M. I am going full force with this. Everything. Which means the first product that I'm going to be using is the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. And I think I'm going to go into the rest of the primers, just cause let's try some new things out. I'm gonna be going in, I haven't tried this yet, so let's try it out. I think this is the cooling water primer. I'm gonna go in with that on some of the spots that get a little bit drier, and then I'm gonna apply the Milk makeup. And look, they're so cute, little tiny, like little sample sizes. And to blend all of that in, I'm going to be using my Morphe sponge that's very dirty that I need to wash, and I haven't. Don't at me. The Hydro Grip Primer does a really good job with locking in your makeup, especially around your nose. It makes it stick to your face and not break apart throughout the day. And you can tell because when you feel it, it feels weird at first. It's really tacky though, and that's what you want because that's going to help. You can literally hear it. That's what's gonna help make your makeup stick throughout the day. The next thing, I do have Maybelline liquid foundation, but for some reason, I guess I threw it away. It might have been old. I did have it in my shade, and I was like, oh crap, I thought I had it. Like, oh my gosh, this video is gonna suck now because I'm not gonna have foundation on my face. Then I forgot, and I don't know how I could. The Maybelline Fit Me Stick Foundation is literally the best foundation for looking so natural and looking skin-like, and I was like, why did I even forget about that? Like, it's so freaking good. So I'm gonna do my little trick with the foundation and the concealer. This is the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. I went through a Fit Me phase where I had everything fit me. I mean, the powder's gonna be fit me. So I'm going to take these two and apply the base. It's blowing up my phone. I'm going to go ahead and apply the concealer and the foundation and blend it out using the same Morphe sponge. The only thing that scares me about this concealer is that I'm pretty sure it's old. Like, I'm pretty sure it's really old. I haven't used this in forever. So we'll see how this goes. Like, oh my gosh, this stuff's old as hell. I started doing my makeup like this just because it was a lot quicker. Like, you just because it doesn't look like you have as much makeup on, and I feel like that's when I look the prettiest, is when I don't have as much makeup on. And so you just put it where you need it and then just blend it out, and it is so freaking quick. That's actually how I've started doing clients' makeup, and it makes you look just so much better. I don't know, it's weird. Less is more, children. I will say one thing with the Hydro Boost Milk Makeup Primer is that it acts a little weird with some types of makeup, and I can see it doing that already with this. So, and I have to go eat after this, so this is what I'm wearing out. So, I'm gonna need it to work. So, pray for me. Because this concealer is not working well with it around my nose. We're getting there. You just gotta keep blending, and once we set it, I think it should be good. I do have a Morphe contour, but I kind of want to use both, but I do want to use this little Milk Makeup contour because I've been trying this out and it's really good. I'm actually almost out of it. So it's just a little hard to blend, but I'm just gonna add a little bit and blend it out. And the way I like to do this contour whenever we're cream contouring is I'll just basically pat in little tiny circles and blend up, because with contour you only want to go up because we're trying to lift the face. And the secret with nose contouring is I like to blend it in. Don't blend it out, blend it in so it pinches your nose. I don't like making my nose too small though, just because my nose is already very small, so I'd always do just a little bit. And the same with the forehead, we're just blending up, and I like to try to blend into my hairline so you don't see any white line or separation, so you are unclockable. I just bought some new one of this because I forgot how much I love it when I used it the other day. It is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Setting Powder. Again, I went through a Fit Me stage where I was like, everything fit me, because it is so good and so affordable. Again, just using my Morphe sponge, I'm going to set my face. The reason I like this setting powder so much is that it kind of keeps on. It doesn't stick to the sponge, it sticks to your face, and it allows you to pack it on without it dusting away, so you can get very sharp lines. See, it just keeps the shape of it. I love it. Because once you bake, it does come off, but if you bake long enough, it helps you sharpen those lines, because part of it stays, but not all of it. Make the highlights underneath your contour. I always go to the corner of my mouth and just pull it up, and it just goes. So now that I look like a crack baby, I'm going to do my eyebrows off camera with the, actually, I'm glad Kyler got this. I'm glad Kyler got this from me in my Brother Picks My Makeup video, because this is the Milani Dip Brow. And he got this, and I wouldn't have had an eyebrow product if he hadn't got it. So, I'm going to do my eyebrows off camera, and I'll be back. Alrighty guys, the brows are on. I cut my brows out and carved them with the same Maybelline concealer that I use on my under eye, and I set them with the Morphe brow gel. And let me say, this is probably one of my favorite brow gels. Love it. Like, it keeps your brows like in place, intact, ma'am. I don't know, my brows today were like, let's be thin, and I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna wipe all this dusty dust away with the Morphe X Jeffree Star. And then we're gonna get started with some eyes. I do kind of want to add more warmth to the face. I'm gonna take the Morphe contour and highlight palette, and I'm going to warm up my face a little bit more. I can't do this video that's supposed to be 4Ms without using my favorite OG freaking Milani bronzer. I'm gonna add a little bit of this too. With the eyes, the only primer I have is the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. It's a great primer. But I have like loads of choices for eyeshadow, and that's kind of hard for me because I don't know what I'm gonna do. I've got the Morphe X Jaclyn Hill, the Morphe 3502, Morphe 35H, the newest Jaclyn Hill X Morphe palette. I have the Jeffree Star X Morphe palette, and then I have a 39S. I just recently did a purple look, so I might just go ahead and throw this one to the side. I kind of want to use the new Jaclyn Hill. Oh, she's been played with. I'm really looking towards the new Jaclyn Hill palette just so I could get some more playtime with it. But also, I really feel like it's necessary to use my favorite palette from Morphe. You know? I don't know. I want to today stick with these two and try to create a really pretty look with these two. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I mean, I have a bunch of Morphe brushes, so I'm only gonna be using Morphe brushes. So I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyes off camera, and then I'll be back to do the look. Alrighty, I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and look and see what colors we're working with. I kind of want to do like a really bright but dark color, you know what I mean? Going in with a Morphe M519, I'm going to go in with this corally shade, and I'm going to use that as my transition shade. I'm going to blend that color out a little bit more with the Jaclyn Hill My Man. It's a very like almost orange sickle orange. I'm then going to take Oh Hello from the Jaclyn Hill's new palette. It is a just maroon, and darken that up in just the crease. I'm going to be taking this deep dark blue and just packing that color on the very lower part of my outer lid. I'm now going to cut my crease, and then I'll be back to show you the color I'm going to add. To cut the crease with that coral shade. This eye literally would not work with me, so it's just going to look stupid for today. I don't know, it's just going to be that one eye that's not going to do anything. Okay? Because she was not wanting to work with me at all. For the under eye, I really want to take this aqua shade and just be that person. And just put it underneath the under eye. I don't know how it's gonna stick. Let's try it out, I guess. Okay, not bad. It's not as bright as it is in the pan, but that's okay. Let's layer it and see how it goes. I think I am gonna add a little bit of the shade just to kind of match it to the top that I used in the inner corner. Put it right on that lower lash line, just hugging it. For liner, I'm going to be going in with the Jet Gel Liner from Morphe. I'll be adding that on. The one thing I was scared about is mascara, because I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know what the heck. And then I was like, oh, I found the Milk Makeup. Milk Makeup, the Kush Mascara. So I'm going to add that, and we'll be back for some... Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and add the Milk Makeup and the Morphe lashes, and come back to do the rest of the face. I absolutely hate these lashes with this look, so I'm taking them off as soon as I'm done with this video, because these are ugly. They're ugly as hell. Highlighter, I'm going to go in with my very old but very favorite Milani Trio highlighter, and then this beautiful Milani Rose blush. Wow, how rude, my battery decided to die. So to finish off the look, I used a Morphe little matte lip. This is in the shade, well, it doesn't say the shade, so that's cool. It's just a nude color, and on top of that I added this Pop liquid gloss. Okay, I can't talk. Battery dying. Cool. Barely anything. And then I, of course, just set my face using what I always use, the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. Alrighty guys, this is the final look. Let me know what you think of everything. And oh, that highlighter. So freaking good. As always guys, thank you so much for watching and supporting me, and I'll see you in the next one.